I think I probably got my taste from my mother. But I think I probably got the creative aspects of, what I do from my father, who was a very creative, person. He was immersed. And I think, when you're kind of have that type of profession and you're always, tinkering and trying to create something, it's not at home. I learned by watching as opposed to him actually teaching me. When I first started in business, I knew people want to care where they live want to be proud of what they're doing. So you have to always taking what the public wants, who your audience is, and how do you really satisfy that audience, and doing it in the best way possible. And I think that's always, as a real estate developer, that should be your primary goal. I mean, being successful in real estate is one, solving problems, but also really having a feel of what's going on around you. Details is really what separates a good developer from a bad developer. When people look at Hudson Yards and hear the rail yards, it sat right in the middle. It was like a wasteland in the middle of New York City. And how are you really going to develop something like that and have it be successful? I thought in order to make it work and get people interested, you had to do something unique, something outside the box. We decided we would make it better than anything else. And that's how we would attract people. You want to deal with an architect that will really respect what you have to say. To have great buildings, you need a great developer together with a great architect. And they have to work together and collaborate. You want it to be part of the city, and you want to attract people there, and you want people to feel good about it. So it's selecting the best architects in the world, where people would want to come just to see where they could all work together. And the buildings, had to all be different. They couldn't really be looking like they were all the same, type of architecture or style. I wanted to do something unique. I wanted to engage the public. And I thought about New York, where people come to New York during the Christmas season. They all come to Rockefeller Center. Either New Yorkers or people from out of town, they got to go see the Christmas tree at Rockefeller Center. So I said, I need a 365-day Christmas tree. Met with Thomas Heatherwick, and then he came back and he presented the idea of what the vessel is today. And I saw it, I said, I'll do it. He never believed it, but I fell in love with it the minute I saw it. Totally unique, very iconic, participatory, and would really be something that you could put in the middle that would attract people to come. Hudson Yards is really the greatest example, and probably will be always looked at as the greatest example of a live, work, play environment. We're really incorporating, it's a city within the city. There'll never quite be another Hudson Yards, but I think Hudson Yards will be the example what everybody points to. It brings people together when you're creating great places, and that's what you really want to be doing.